Hello and welcome to today's Disney news and chat video. We've got the latest Disney news from new things coming in 2022, and yeah,
lots been happening.
Quite a lot of interesting things going on.
Thanks to D23. D23.
So starting off with then, this news really interested me and it probably interested you. Virgin Atlantic. So there's been obviously rumours for a long time that they might one day be returning to Gatwick. Well, the latest news is that basically that's got a little bit more into reality. So basically Virgin have pretty much said that they want to get back to their roots from 1984, which their first flight was from Gatwick to New York with the maiden Voyager, and basically they've indicated that they could be back there from, well, up until the latest as summer 2022. So yeah, really good news.
It kind of feels weird. Like we've been from Gatwick. We've been from Heathrow before with Virgin.
Yeah.
So it's not like we haven't, but something just doesn't quite feel right about it. And I don't know what it is. I don't know. Like staying at when you stay at Gatwick,
loads, haven't we?
Yeah, but also when staying at Gatwick before you fly, like the Premier Inn, it's kind of all of that sort of stuff. Like staying the night before, staying in the Premier Inn that's next door to where they fly from, kind of feels more natural than staying in a hotel half a mile down the road.
Yeah.
Just something like, I don't know, it just doesn't have the same feel about it.
Well, we normally stay at that Premier Inn when we do London, don't we?
Yeah, exactly.
So it probably feel like another
perhaps
London
we should
trip.
stay somewhere else.
I was thinking the Renaissance, that's a good one.
Maybe. If we get it for a good price.
That's open now.
Oh yeah.
If you're planning on the trip from now on, if you haven't booked your hotel yet for Heathrow, the Renaissance is open. That's
and
really
you don't have to quarantine.
No, it's now no longer a COVID quarantine, it's a hotel for all again.
So have all the quarantine hotels shut, like, for their services for quarantining now?
I don't know, I don't think so.
Is there some that still...
Because I'm pretty sure
do you still have like red listed countries? Yeah.
Anyway, getting slightly sidetracked. Virgin opening at Gatwick again.
Yeah, so it'd be nice.
So yeah, from summer well, they say as latest as summer 2022, so it could be any time before then. You never know.
Probably not our holiday.
They've always said that it basically depends on demand, and yeah, as I could have easily predicted, demand has surged. As you probably heard, their call centre was off the hook ever since the US opened its doors, and that's the way it's remained ever since. So they're seriously looking at
his line, buy plane tickets like you bought toilet paper, seems to have worked.
Paid off, hasn't it? So yeah, they basically said that their return to Gatwick is pretty much solid. There's another driving force as well. Basically, the government are looking at ending they basically have a system that they call use it or lose it. You have to use so much of your slots within so much time to obviously prevent you from losing the slots if you don't use them. So that's been suspended throughout the COVID, obviously, to stop airlines from using their slots where they're cutting back on costs. But that could end soon. This is basically what could more or less force Virgin's hand to return as well.
Yeah, so. Or to forever close down their position at Gatwick.
Yeah, I don't think they want to do that because that's their roots. So
isn't it? Yeah. It's a bit like if Heathrow said to BA that they can no longer fly from Heathrow. It's kind of the same thing, isn't it? Like that's their base and Gatwick's Virgin's base, isn't it?
Exactly. So. And Heathrow basically putting up to recover costs lost during COVID. They're putting up fees, landing fees and whatnot, like by 90%. It's quite a bit. So
that's not fair, is it? It's not fair on the airlines.
So again, this could
because they're trying to cut costs. You know, like everyone's trying to cut costs where it is.
Well, it all passes down to.
And then at the end of the day, we'll get our plane tickets will go back up.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll suffer.
But that could also encourage Virgin to throw more back over at Gatwick.
Well, if Gatwick aren't charging as much as Heathrow do, then hopefully.
That's it. And Gatwick have basically said that they'll welcome Virgin back with open arms. Of course they would.
Of course they would.
Yeah.
They have BA there as well, don't they?
Yes. Yeah, BA, that also reminds me, BA have already made their return to Orlando from Gatwick.
Have they?
That started the beginning of this week, I believe. Or when this was filmed, beginning of last week for when you're watching it. But yeah, so that's really good news about Virgin returning. So yeah, probably too late, maybe too late for our next holiday. Those who are going away in summer 22, you could end up keep an eye on your booking. You could end up
being asked if you want to go to Gatwick.
Choice. Yeah. I don't know if they'll offer them alongside Heathrow or not, or whether they'll just basically say, right, everyone back to Gatwick.
We'll have to go online and have a look at holidays for summer next year and see if there's a Gatwick option there yet.
Probably not until they're confirmed their return.
But I wonder if you've already booked to fly with Virgin from Heathrow, whether you could ring up and ask them if you could actually fly from Gatwick.
If the alternative is there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because obviously there's going to be people that would have already booked.
Yeah.
That would prefer to fly from Gatwick. Are they going to have the option to be able to change it back to Gatwick? I know we would definitely, if they turn around and brought it forward to April next year, we'd probably... Would you change it back to Gatwick? Yeah. And also, the plus side, there's nothing on Heathrow like...
we do like Heathrow.
Calm yourself down, because we do like Heathrow, but Gatwick's parking's cheaper. It's things like that. Like, I don't know how yet I feel about the idea of parking in purple parking at Heathrow, because they're so much cheaper than the Heathrow airport car park. But I'm so protective over my car, and when we're sat in the car park watching aeroplanes in the Premier Inn, hearing those guys screech around your cars, yes, it happens. I don't really want them doing that to any of our cars, especially as we're probably going to end up getting you a new car before we go. I don't like the idea of them going, oh, nice car, I wonder how fast that can go down our car park.
Although Gatwick does have purple parking there as well.
Yeah, but their actual airport parking is so much more cheaper, and yeah, it's so much cheaper than Heathrow's. So that's another reason.
I mean, our next holiday after that could be in Easter, probably 23 or at the earliest, or autumn.
Yeah, so
23. So hopefully that'll be from Gatwick for definite.
Crossed, yeah.
So yeah, let us know on that. What do you think? If you're planning on going away from summer 22, will you move to Gatwick if you're given the choice? If you're flying from Virgin, of course. Or are you flying with BA and going from Gatwick anyway?
Yeah.
And then moving on.
Fantasmic is returning to Hollywood Studios.
Yes, in 2022.
They haven't given a precise date in 22, so it could be when we're there, it could be later. Considering we've never actually sat and watched Fantasmic, it'd be nice if it does return for when we go. Yeah,
not always, but more often than not, when they just say 22, that normally means like the beginning.
Hopefully.
Yeah, so hopefully.
Yeah, because there's a lot of things that are like coming in 2022, and we're like, come on, before we go, so we can see it. So yeah, as you could carry on now, dear.
Yeah, so new features so not only is it returning, which we're also glad to see, but also new features are being added to it. So Moana, Aladdin and Frozen are coming to it as well. So that would be good, wouldn't it?
It'd be nice to see Moana stuff.
Yeah.
After my little moan about the ride last week, you can tell I'm a bit passionate about Moana.
This is of course in Hollywood Studios, like you said. But it's something we haven't seen yet, actually, did we? We didn't get a chance to. Yeah, but but yeah, we definitely. You probably said this as well. We would definitely do that this time round. Yep.
So yeah, it'd be nice to finally go and watch Fantasmic, with the new things in there as well.
Yes. Not that we'd know the difference because we didn't watch it before. Moving on. Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind is set to open in Epcot in summer 2022.
Summer
22, yes.
So that's got a date. So I wonder if that means then that the one before, because it's in 2022, like you said, it'd be the beginning. Because if they mean later in the year, they put summer 2022.
But this is what I was saying to one of our followers, like when they say summer 2022, they might mean early summer, or they could mean late summer.
Yeah, but that's still after we've gone. We're in spring.
Yeah. Oh no, it's too late for us. We're definitely not.
Too late for us.
But for those that are going away in the summer, it could mean the difference whether they see it or not.
Yeah,
so
that's cool.
Hopefully for them it's early summer. Yeah, and they'll all get to see it.
When does summer start? Is it May?
Well, yeah, it's normally in May, so it could be as early as May. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know when us Brits talk about going away in the summer, it's normally like the summer holidays, isn't it?
Yeah, which is like June, July.
Yeah. August even. Yeah, so.
But yeah, so new Gardens of the Galaxy ride finally opening.
Yeah, in previous episodes we obviously reported on the progress, so they've been laying the groundwork, so which basically indicated that it's not far
coming
off.
along, yeah.
So yeah, hopefully it will be early summer.
Hopefully they'll finish beforehand and it'll be open when we go.
You never know.
They might get on with it.
What a good ride to see. I mean, obviously the crowds will be quite busy,
that's
but
the only thing.
Genie Plus.
You just had to slip that in there, didn't you? You just had to slide it on in.
Still no news on Genie Plus, so I have to get in somewhere.
Although I did read somewhere about Genie Plus.
Did you?
I think it's just
probably
no.
They decided to do it for free.
No.
So yeah, I mean that would definitely be something if it's your first time returning for a while. You know, if you're from one of the Brit travellers.
Britians.
What a good way to return, eh?
Britians.
And then moving on, Festival of Fantasy Parade to return in 2022. So yeah, another 2022. Hopefully, might be early 2022.
Beginning.
I really hope so, because I'm wondering, because obviously they have all the Christmas parades. I'm wondering if that will follow along from the Christmas parades. That would seem like the logical thing, doesn't it?
I wonder what parade they're gonna. I reckon between now and when we go, they'll release some sort of like. Because is there any parade for the 50th anniversary at the moment? Because like they have the "Come on everybody, put your ears on," like the celebration parade that's was going around when we were there.
I don't know.
Tell us if you know that they're doing, because obviously we don't.
I presume that there was. I mean, they're doing the
they're doing
parades, aren't they? Like the cars and things at the moment. I think they just do it in small bursts at the moment because they do.
Yeah, like a little float with like But
so
there's
they're
no
probably
like
still yet
dances
to actually do something.
Yeah,
properly.
so I reckon they'll end up like after the Christmas flurry is finished, they'll have some sort of like like their celebration parade.
Yeah.
They'll have some sort of 50th anniversary parade where Mickey and Minnie go around in their like nice iridescent costumes and stuff.
I mean that's for 18 months though.
So because they're obviously saying that that's coming back, the Festival of Fantasy one, like. Maybe there'll be, because obviously there's the Festival of Fantasy and the Celebration Parade at the moment. So either they'll just do that one because of COVID, or maybe they'll have a 50th anniversary and Festival of Fantasy.
Never know. Nothing's been said on that, but
because that's what I'm going to miss. I like that song. Come on, everybody, put your ears on. It's a good time. I like that song. So I'll miss that.
They had it on the Magic at Sea, didn't they? When you first walked in.
Yeah. I'll miss that song.
And then moving on, Living in the Land is getting a Christmas makeover. I did actually see a few vlogs of it, them sort of doing it bit by bit.
Yeah.
So, but didn't actually show the end result. But I imagine it's all done and dusted now.
Yes, called the Merry and Bright makeover.
I did see a picture of it, like going through that tunnel bit. It did look rather nice.
I mean, it cheers it up a bit.
Yeah.
I don't get the fascination with that ride. I probably completely put out a controversial opinion there, but I get it.
Don't you every episode?
I get it. You go round on a boat, looking at some plants that they grow. We've got an allotment. Oh no, we haven't anymore. They built houses on it. I was going to say we've got an allotment down there that I could float along if they want to.
It's got a river right next to it as well.
Exactly. So I float down the river looking at the allotments.
Yeah, I'll do your voiceover for you.
Thanks.
Well, I've got my voice is deeper at the moment because I've got a cold. So.
Yeah. Like Phoebe.
Yeah.
When she has a cold. So yeah, mind you, our allotments have gone now. Well, half of them have because we've built on half of it. Anyway.
Moving away from our allotments. So if you're going away anytime soon during the festive period, then if you do like living in the land, then there's something to look forward to. Moving on.
So we've just celebrated Mickey's 91st. He's just turned 91.
Just turned
91. He's looking good for his age. Yeah. But the actual company itself is about to go into its 100th birthday. So the Walt Disney Company have just announced and kind of shown the artwork for their 100th anniversary celebrations. It looks cute. So yeah, showing like, I think it's kind of showing Mickey and Minnie in their original kind of designs.
I think See a lot of Steamboat Willie, that sort of thing, won't we, I think.
But they've announced, so the actual 100th anniversary is in 2023, but they've announced from next year they're going to be doing, like Walt Disney World are doing, like a year-long celebration, that they'll be doing a year-long celebration as well.
So hopefully it'll go from 50th straight into the 100th.
Yeah.
One year after the other.
Fingers crossed.
So, yeah, look forward to that one. And then moving on, after that brief interlude.
Blooming camera batteries.
So Bob Chapek wants to involve the Walt Disney Company into the world of betting. Okay.
Basically, he's the ESPN side of Disney. He wants to basically involve some betting companies, and because of the, what was it, for reasons of the consumer. That, I suppose, because it's the sports side of things, why not involve sport betting?
Oh, right, okay. I thought there was a reason for that all along, but...
Yeah, so... Yeah, I don't think that's going to go down very well with the community of Disney, because I doubt that Walt would ever have done that. What would Walt do, as they all say? He definitely wouldn't involve betting, not to something that's a family company.
No.
I mean,
I think he's
lost
taken
it.
Walt's rule of morals, shall we say, and tore it right up into shreds, I think.
He's got surely someone's got to step him down soon. Did I hear rumour that he's also getting rid of the Mickey waffles?
Is he? Oh, yeah, because of cost effectiveness or something, isn't it?
Is that not what every Disney person who ever goes to Disney and has their breakfast enjoys?
Although
he's not listening to what people like and what they want.
No, I heard he's reinstated them though, I think.
Oh, is he?
Since, I don't know. Yeah, I heard little bits coming from that story, yeah.
He's doing exactly what my boss did. An animal went under, so...
So yeah, what do you think to that? Disney getting involved with betting? Not sure I'm convinced about that.
No.
I know it's ESPN, it's kind of like a world away from the parks, as it were, but it's still... It's kind of like crossing that threshold, I think.
I mean, ESPN's already a step in a odd direction. Anyway.
Yeah, I'll let you do that story. That's,
okay.
Seems like a...
So, I read a cute little story that apparently some cast members of the Contemporary Resort opened up a time capsule that they buried back about, I think it was on the 25th anniversary of Walt Disney. They buried it, obviously, and then basically there was a note on it or near it saying for it to be opened on the 25th of October for the 50th anniversary, to open it on that date.
Okay.
And as it says, to remember the magic is what it said on the box, which is quite cute. It had loads of things inside, so it had things like documents, for example, like an employee newspaper back from dated 1996, and that had featured a 16-month countdown for the opening of Animal Kingdom.
Oh, right, okay.
Which is what opened when you first went there.
Yes, that's right, yeah, so, 98,
yeah. There was a Contemporary Resort 25th anniversary commemorative coin in there, which is cute. And then things like old name tags, just loads of documents. I think there was a poster from the of the Cinderella's castle, celebrating the anniversary. It had a birthday cake theme to the castle, apparently, for the 25th anniversary. So that was that one. And also this one was what I thought was quite cute. The resort's general manager at the time, I did read what his name was, but I can't remember what it was now. But he left a bow tie that he wore to work. He popped that in there as well. And apparently one of the cast members that was involved in the opening up of the time capsule happened to actually be one of the people that buried it.
Oh, right,
so he worked there at the time. He's worked there. He basically has worked there the whole time it's been open.
Gosh.
He's got a name tag that's dated 1971.
Wow, that's good.
So yeah.
So you're definitely part of the park's history then, aren't you, for the full length of it.
Which I thought was quite a cute little story.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder if they'll bury it again, a new one.
I wonder if they'll do a new one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be cool to do it for like the 75th or the 100th.
100th anniversary.
God, that's quite a scary thought. 2071.
Yeah. Wow.
Wonder what Magic Kingdom will be like in 2071.
Yeah. And will vlogging be a thing?
Vlogging, it'll probably be like, I can't even imagine what it will involve.
No. Be interesting. Well, just go to Epcot. That'll tell you what.
You probably like, they'll probably all walk around with like VR headsets on, and
yeah,
like you could probably like look at Walt Disney World with one eye. Like our brains will be trained to know how to work a double-sided VR thing. And you have one eye that sees actual animal like Magic Kingdom, and then the other eye will be watching a YouTube video at the same time of what to work out, or a virtual map. So like you think, your brain thinks, I want to go to the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, and the VR headset will guide you there automatically.
I can see that being not so far off.
I reckon that's what will be happening.
You've been having those dreams again, haven't you?
Yeah. I told you I'm going to work on their visuals teams. I'm going to be an Imagineer person. Yeah. I'll be going to work in the Imagineering team.
Virtual Genie Plus for everyone then.
It's not going to be called Genie Plus by then.
Yeah. Moving on. So on the last, I think it was the last episode, wasn't it? We reported that Blizzard Beach was closed due to cold weather. Well, it's been closed again. Well, it's closing on the 23rd of November.
It would have closed again by the time you guys see this.
Yeah, so there's definitely a thing with Blizzard Beach, and I don't remember that happening when Typhoon Lagoon was open.
No, it's tight. I was going to say Typhoon. Yeah, it's shut at the moment, isn't it?
It's a bit warmer there, so
yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's around the corner where it's a bit warmer.
It's like, is this kind of some part of the?
It's a sick joke.
Advertisement gimmick or something.
I reckon it's a sick joke.
I don't know. Am I missing something? Maybe I am.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all we got on this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, if you did, then please give this video a like, and if you're not already, then consider subscribing. Don't forget, we've got a lot more coming soon. For example, more Orlando vlogs, which we can't wait to bring you. Yeah, and many more news episodes.
So we'll keep you up to date with all the news for anyone who might be going soon. So keep tuning in to see what's coming up.
Yep, and we'll see you again next week. Bye for now.
Bye.